Yes, we will revise direction test. Before starting off, I want to understand few things. Anyway, you know the basic directions and all, right? Everyone listen, don't talk. This is which direction? No matter what, we will think it as north. This is what? East. Okay, right of north is called as what? East. Fine. This is what? South. Yes. This is what? West. It is completely okay to make mistakes, so it's fine. Okay. Yes. Now the first question I want to ask you is, whenever I say right of north, you should understand that is east. When I say right of east, you should understand that is south. When I say right of south, you should understand that is west. Keep that in mind. It is required for our questions based on shadows. We will use that idea in questions based on shadows. Now, first few things I want to ask you. In between north and east, what is this direction? Northeast. Everyone knows about it, like just like that we have southeast, southwest, then northwest. Many things are there. Now people, they are pointing towards which direction? With our angle, we will say that they are looking towards. We are only looking in the 2D format. They are looking in which direction? Northeast format in our point of view. Now, first one is questions based on left and right turns. They will just say left turn or right turn based on the initial direction. Now, there is a shortcut. How have you studied? Have you studied with direction drawing and all? Have you studied? Okay, fine. I'll teach you then another method. Now, you have north direction, correct? Randomly, they are telling a person is looking towards or walking towards north. Then, right and left will be there. What is the opposite of right? Left. Opposite of right is left. So, left and right will get cancelled each other. I'll show you how that works with an example. Look here. Jairaj started from her house, walked 20 km towards north. Initial direction is what? North. He took a right turn and moved 2 km. Then he took a right turn and walked for 10 km. So it is coming to be north, right, right. Okay, people, I'll teach you something. North, right, right will always become opposite of the given direction. That will become what? South. What if it is south, right, right? It will become north. What if it is east, right, right or east, left, left? It will become opposite of that direction, west. So answer over here, north ka right and right will become what? South. That means whenever we say right, right, the direction will become opposite. So look here, in which direction is the person going is the question. Very easy. Within 5-6 seconds you are getting the answer. Now look here. Now right, right is sorted. What if some left and everything is coming into the picture? We will just check with this question. After AV started to walk straight towards south. Initial direction is what? South. Then he turned to the left. Now he turned to the right. Now in which direction is the person facing is the question. People, yeah, left and right cancels out. What is remaining? South is remaining. Answer is what? Option B, south. Within 5 seconds you will get the answer. Okay. Next question I will ask you people. X walks towards southwards. Then turn right. Then turn left. Then turn right. Then in which direction is the person moving now? Left and right got cancelled. What is remaining? Right of south. Right of south is what, people? West is the answer within 5 seconds. Yes, I am telling you, I am not joking. Questions based on facing the direction. The facing the final direction can easily be solved with this. Or you will do what? You will draw. X walked towards south. Okay. Then took a right turn. That means first of all, we need to know what is the right. Right this way. Then he walked up. Then he took a left turn, right? Yes. Then in which direction? Something will draw.
Right, then left, then right.
Southwards. Okay. Then turn right. Then turn left. Left will be what? Up or down?
Down.
Then turn right. So which direction is the person moving? West direction. That means we need to draw and find the direction. Not much difference. Same way, but you will get the answer. Next question, people. You go north, then turn right, then turn right again, then turn left. Right and left got cancelled. What is remaining? North ka right. North is this, right of north is what? East is your answer. Option B is the answer. Next question, people. Gagan starts from point X and walks 3 km towards south, then turns left and walks 5 km. We don't want the kilometer size and all here, right? Then walks left again. Then people, south, left is what? North. Answer is what? Option C. Understood this? Are you getting the point? Yes. Now, that is the first type of question. When we will not use this trick is, sometimes they will say initially the person is moving in northwest direction. That time we will not use this trick. That time we will draw. But only 2 or 3 times in the previous year or in your book, that type of question is coming. Northwest or southwest is the initial direction type of question is coming. Only 1 or 2 times in the previous year as well as in your book. Okay, so that is not much important. This is important. Now looking to the next question. Determining final direction based on angular turns. Angular turns means what? A person will be sitting. Then he will be moving 30 degree or 60 degree in one direction, then 180 degree, then 360 degree. Likewise, he will be moving and coming back based question. Now, first question, I'll just take you up there. A person faces north, moves 70 degree in the clockwise direction. People, from now onwards, whenever I say clockwise, you should understand it is a positive sign. Anti-clockwise is negative sign. So, move 70 degree in positive means plus 70 degree. Then again move 300 degree in clockwise means plus 300 degree. Then in which direction is the person looking now is the question. So north plus 370 degree. People, if a person is looking here, if we rotate till here, it is 180 degree, correct? If we rotate till here, it is 180 degree, then the person will be looking towards south. But is the question 180 degree? No, it is 370 degree. Again 180, that means now he covered 360 degree. Then 10 more he need to cover. So which direction he is looking now? Northeast is the direction. Which is the answer? Option C is the answer. Next question, people. Randomly I'll take you to another question. The question is looking like this. A man faces north. North is the initial direction. Then turns 45 degree in the clockwise. Clockwise means plus 45. Then another 180 degree in the same direction. Same direction means clockwise itself. 180 degree, then 45 degree in the anti-clockwise, that is minus 45 degree. People, 45 degree and minus 45 degree cancelled. North plus 180. What did I tell you about 180 degree? The direction will become opposite. What is the direction? South is the direction. Option D is the answer. Are you understanding this?
Yes.
Now, whenever I say left, you should understand that is 90 degree plus 90 degree. When I say left, you should understand that is plus 90 degree. Sorry, minus 90 degree. Then when I say right, you should understand it is plus 90 degree in the clockwise direction. Understood? Now people, determining direction based on clock hands. There were attempts in the previous year. They asked question based on time. Okay, first of all, you need to know how a clock look like. Everyone knows how does a clock look like, analog clock.
Yes,
So where will be 12? 12 will be over here. Then this will be what? 6. This will be what? 3. This will be what? 9. Now, looking at this question. At 3 o'clock on a watch, 3 o'clock means what? The hour hand will be looking towards 3 and the minute hand will be looking towards 12. The minute hand points towards northeast. This is what? Northeast they are telling as per the question. Then the hour hand will point towards which direction is the question. So this is which direction is the question they are asking. Now people, you should remember. Do you remember the normal picture? Northeast is towards this side. If I take a 90 degree turn, it will be which direction? Southeast. So if I take a 90 degree turn, this direction should be what? Southeast direction. So which is the answer? Option D is the answer. Are you able to catch up? So you just draw a clock. Then based on our right side and left side, you can determine which direction is what. Now, one more question from that. Have a look at this question. At 12:30, your needle is in the north. Which one? The R needle is in the north direction. That means if a circle, if a what the clock is there, 12 is here, 6 is here, 3 is here, 9 is here. At 12:30, our needle, 12:30 means hour will be pointing towards 12 and minute hand will be pointing towards 6. Then our needle is pointing towards north. Then the question is, then this is south. It is a normal question. South, this is east, this is what? West. The question is what? In which direction will the minute hand points at 12:45? People, 12:45 means the minute hand should be pointing towards what? 9. That means it should be going towards this direction. Answer is what? West is the answer. Option C is the answer. I hope you got it. Clear? Yes. One more question. Final one. Since the previous one was little direct. Check this question. The hour hand of a clock is in the west direction at 3 o'clock. Okay. So a clock is there. Then hour hand is pointing towards which direction? West direction at 3 o'clock. Now people, west is this side. Then left of west is what? South. Opposite of west is what? East. Then right of west is what? North. Now you tell me at 6:45, where is the question? 6:45, minute hands points in which direction? Minute hand means we should talk about 9. 45 means what? 9. So minute hands points towards which direction? The east direction. Option A is your answer. Now we need to talk about something called as determining direction based on final position with respect to initial position. Along with this, I'll teach you one more thing. Shortest distance. You might have studied, right, the shortest distance between initial point and final point. Have you studied that? Yes. Shortest distance. I'll show you the shortcut. Pythagoras theorem will come into the picture. But I will not teach you using Pythagoras. I'll teach you another method. Have a look here. Raj started from a point A. Okay. And walked west. Initial direction is what? West. How many meter? 4 meter. Then he turns towards south. How many meter? 4 meter. In which direction is he from the starting point is the question. Answer is already there. West to south. Within a second you will get the answer. Answer is what? West to south. Now I will ask you a question. People, you want the shortest distance, right? Shortest distance is very simple. Root of 4 square plus 4 square. That is the shortest distance between initial point and final point. Now, I'll complicate the question little more a bit. Look at this question. Anup started walking towards south. Initial direction is what? South. After walking 15 meter, he turns towards north. And how many meter? 20 meter. He turns towards east and walks how many meter? 10 meter. Then he turns towards south and walks how many meter? 5 meter. In which direction is he from the original position is the question. People, south 15, south 5 will get added. How much it will become? South 20. North 20, east 10 will remain. What is the opposite of south? North. South, one person walked 20 meter. Then he came back 20 meter in the north direction. So they will get cancelled. What will remain? East will remain. And the shortest distance is how much? 10 meter. Use this shortcut. Okay. Within few seconds you will get the answer. Understood the method? Now, another question you want? Look at this question. Manu wants. Yes, Sharada. Right answer. Manu wants to go to market. Okay. Where he wants to go to? To a market. He starts from his house towards north, reaches a crossing point after 30 meter. He turns towards east and goes 10 meter till the second crossing and turns again, moves towards south for 30 meter in where the marketing complex exists. In which direction is the market from the house? Market is the initial point. Then the other one is the final point. North and south got cancelled. What is remaining? East is remaining. East 10. The shortest distance is what? 10 is the shortest distance between market and his house. Next question, people. Based on Look at this question. Starting from a point O, Vaibhav walked 15 meters towards west. So west to 15. He turned left. Left of west is what? Left of west is south. And walked how many meter? 20 meter. Again he turned left. Left of south is what? Left of south. East. How many meter? 15 meter. Now he turned to the right. Right of east is what? South. How many meter? 12 meter. People, west 15, east 15 got cancelled. South 20 plus south 12 will become south 32. So what is the shortest distance? 32 meter is the answer. Got the point? Now, if you are doing with scale and pencil, mistakes are very prone. You can make a mistake. You don't know how many meter is how many meter because we will not be using what? Scale. Have you using scale? No. Now, when we will use scale and pencil, sometimes they will say southwest direction, northwest direction and all. That time we will use scale we will use pencil and draw. Other than that, but that is very rare, people. Very, very rare they will ask a question like that. Just use this method. Next question. Ramu is going towards, Ramu is going towards north from his house. Okay. After covering a distance of 6 kilometers, that means north 6. He turns towards left. Left of north is what, people? Left of north is what? West. And covered a distance of 8 meters. The shortest distance. People, now northwest is the direction. How to find the shortest distance? 6 square plus 8 square, which is equal to 36 plus 64. That is 100. Answer is what? 10 kilometer. Option B is the answer. Understood? Naveen, you got it. Sharda, you got it. Yes. Fine. Next question, people. Have a look at this beautiful question. Yes. A person walks 1 kilometer towards west. Then he turns towards south and walk 5 kilometer. Again to the west and walk 2 kilometer. Again turns to the north and walk 9 kilometer. How far is he from the starting point? The shortest distance. West and west will get added. West to 3. South and north opposite of each other. Which is the higher value? North is higher. So you will write north. 9 minus 5 is how much? 4. So northwest is the direction. How much is the distance? 3 square plus 4 square ka root. Answer is how much? Root 25. Answer is how much? 5. Option C is the answer. Next one. Solve this. It's a very interesting question. The final question. Please solve it. This is one of the worst question asked in the previous year from direction test, but one of the most, practical question asked regarding direction test. Please solve it for me. Solve பண்ணுங்க, answer கொடுங்க. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Yeah. Try. Come on. And one more thing, whenever you get a question based on logical reasoning, if you just look at the question paper, you will never get the answer. Take your pencil and start writing something. At least something will give you something. Okay, that's with logical reasoning. A man can walk by having long steps, medium steps, and short steps. He can cover 60 meter by walking 100 long steps. How many meter? 60 meter by walking how many long steps? 100 long steps. I will write here. 100 long steps is equal to how many meter? 60 meter. Then 1 long step is equal to how many meter then? 60 divided by 100 meter is 1 long step. That is the distance he can travel with 1 long step. Then 100 meters by 200 medium steps. So 200 medium steps if he travel, he will reach how many meter? 100 meter. So 1 medium step is equal to how many meter? 100 divided by 200. Then finally 80 meter by 200 short steps. Then 1 short step is equal to how much? 80 divided by 200. Now the question we will check. He walks 5000 long step. People, 1 long step is 60 by 100. Then 5000 long step will be how many meter? 5000 into 60 by 100, which is equal to how much? 3000 meter. Then what else is there? 6000 medium step. One medium step is 100 by 200. Then 6000 medium step will be what? 6000 into 100 by 200, which is equal to how much people? 3000. Then finally, he turns right and walks 2500 short steps. That is how much? 2500 into 80 by 200, which is equal to how much? 1000 meter or 1000 meter. Now we will check. Is the direction, initial direction of the person given? No, we will assume it to be north. A person is walking towards north, 3000, not 300, 3000. Then what happens? He turns to the left, right? He turns to the left. Left of north is what? West. And walks 6000 medium step is how much? 3000. Then he turns to the right. Right of west is what? North. How many meters? 1000. Now tell me people, in total, north 4000, west 3000. So answer is how much people? Root of 4000 square plus 3000 square, which is equal to how much? Root of, we know that anyway, you can put the zeros outside. Then root of 4 square plus 3 square is how much? Root 25, which is equal to 5000. That's your option A is your answer. Got it? Understood the method? Yeah. Any doubt in this? Yes. Pakka? Shaktisri, you got it? Where is Dhanusri? Gone. Okay, fine. Yes. Rest of you, Naveen, you got it? Are you there, Naveen? Sharda, you got it? Yes. Now, people, I'll take you to the next type of question. Determining direction based on sunset, sunrise, and shadows. Actually, shadow based question. Basically, that is called a shadow based question. Now, everyone knows one thing. Sun rises where? The sun rises in the east. When I was teaching in Kormangla, yes, one student was from Kanyakumari. Okay, he was telling that at our place, sun rises in the west, it seems. At his place, sun rises in the west. For a moment, even I was like, it is like towards the end of the water. For a moment, I was like, but I was like, hey, no, how will sun rise in the east? West, sun only rise in the east. No matter what. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know the technical side of it. I'm just skipping it. Now, people, sun rises in the east. Now, a person is standing. Our red boy is standing over here. Okay, red boy is standing here. And red boy is looking towards north direction. Okay, red boy is looking towards which direction? North direction. So think about yourself. Your right hand will be this, left hand will be this. Okay, this is his where is okay, we will give a black here. This is back side. Okay, hair is there. Okay, he is looking towards north direction. This is right hand side. Yeah. Now, people, his shadow will be towards which direction? Towards his left hand side. Hey, people, remember this. If it is in the morning, a person looking towards north will only have shadow in the left hand side. Now think about, two people are standing. Okay, red boy is there, pink girl is there. Both are standing like this. They are not going to kiss. Okay, they are just standing. They are standing. Now, red boy's left hand side is the shadow. Okay, left hand side is the shadow. Now, pink girl is looking in the opposite direction towards red boy. She is looking towards south direction. Her right hand side will be the shadow. That means a person looking towards south, okay, a person looking towards south will have the shadow towards their right hand side. Remember this, very, very important. If you know this basic thing, you can solve the question within 5-6 seconds. Okay, I'll take you to a question. Look at this question, people. One morning after sunrise. So what happens in the sunrise? The sun rises in the east. Vimal starts to walk. Vimal is walking. During this, he met Sheru, who is coming from the opposite direction. We don't even need to know about it. Vimal watched shadow of Sheru to the right of Vimal. That means Vimal is seeing the shadow to the right hand side. That means the Vimal is looking towards which direction? The south direction. Now the question is what? Which direction Vimal is facing? Answer is what? South. Now, what if the question was with respect to Sheru is facing? Cheru will face the opposite direction. Answer will be what? North. Okay, got it. Next question. Have a look at this beautiful question. Where is that question? One more is there. Look here. One morning after sunrise, A and B are talking to each other face to face, very closely at a crossing point. B's shadow was exactly right of A. Right side of A. Shadow is coming on right side of A means A will be looking in which direction? South direction. Then B will be looking in the opposite direction, that is north. In which direction B is facing? Answer is what? North. Within few seconds you got the answer. These are the first type of question which can come with respect to shadows. Now the second type of question. Look at this question, people. Kiran sees the sun rising behind the hill. For example, the hill is there. Okay. Then sun is rising behind the hill. That means this direction is what direction? East direction. Then what is happening now? Setting behind the airport. That means airport is there. Airport is there and the sun is setting behind the airport. So this direction is what? West direction. What is the direction of the airport from the hill? From the hill. For example, our red boy is standing here. He wants to go to the airport. Which direction he should move? He should move in the west direction. Option C is the answer. This is the second type of question which can come from direction based question. Next one, people. Standing on head. Yeah, this is the another type of question. Yeah, Naruto is there. Yes. And Naruto is in Bangalore Palace. Yes. Standing on head. Now the thing is, how we will solve standing on head is, we will not twist the question and all. We will approach the question in normal way itself. Okay. But we will do one small different thing we will do here. Look here. Ajay stands on his head. Okay. And face towards north. Ajay is looking which direction? The north direction. In which direction will his left hand point is the question. Now you will be thinking, oh, you should stand on the head and all. I need to complicate the question and get the answer. Don't complicate it. Do it normally. Ajay is looking towards north. Normally, if Ajay is standing, Ajay is looking towards north. His left hand will be pointing towards which direction? The west direction. No matter what, Ajay is normally standing. That means his left hand is towards which direction? West direction. But in the question, is Ajay normal? No, Ajay is not normal. Ajay is abnormal. Ajay is standing in the on head. That means west will become opposite of that. That will be east will be the answer. So normally find the answer, then take the opposite. That's the way. Look at this question. Virat stands on his head. Okay, Virat is standing on head and faces west. So Virat is facing which direction? The west direction. And normally he is looking at that. In which direction will the right hand point? People, if the Virat is standing towards which direction? West direction, right? If Virat is looking towards west direction, his right hand will be where? The looking towards north, and left hand will be where? Looking towards south. Now my question is, right hand is pointing towards which direction normally? North. But is he standing normal? No, abnormal. So answer will be what? Ulta, south. Option A is your answer. Now the final type of question. Final type of question is based on total distance. Total distance means how much distance a person covered in a journey. For example, in Google Map we will check. Now I'll take you to the map of India. Okay, last day on Sunday we had a final match, right? Where it happened? It happened in Ahmedabad. It is not here. Okay, fine. Let there be a match in Chennai. Where is Chennai, people? Chennai is here. Okay, in Chepauk there is a match. Now people, I want to travel from Coimbatore to Chennai. Okay. Now, if I am finding the shortest distance, I will just draw one straight line. Okay. I'll get the shortest distance. But is there a straight line way? No. We will go this way, 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 this way. That means total distance is always more. We need to add all the distances traveled by the person together. And at the end, we will get the total distance. Now, the first question, people, where is it? Jan 25 question. The question is over here. Anil started by walking 5 kilometers towards north. he turns to the left and walks 3 kilometer, again to the left and walks 5 kilometer. Then total number of kilometers he walked is how much? Total kilometer 5 plus 3 plus 5 is how much? 13 is the answer. Option A is the answer. Now the another question. The length and breadth of a room are 8 meter and 6 meter respectively. Okay. Last time I draw, I was in 12th standard. I still draw like a 12th standard. Yes, so yeah. Fine. This is a rectangular room. Length is how much? 8 meter. That means this is 8. Opposite also is 8. Breadth is how much? 6 meter. Opposite sides will be also 6. A cat runs along 4 walls. For example, there is a cat. A cat is over here. Okay, yes. A cat is over here, a Chinese cat. Okay, fine. Now, the cat is running over the 4 walls. 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6. Okay, that is how much? 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6 is how much? Perimeter is how much? That is 28. 28 meter he already traveled. But one more condition is there. Finally, along the diagonal, that means one of the diagonal also the cat travels. You need to find the diagonal length. How much is diagonal length? That is nothing but root of 8 square plus 6 square. That is
100.
root of 100, which is 10. So total distance is 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 10, which is equal to how much? 38. Which option is the right answer? Option C is the right answer. Now, another type of question itself. Have a look here. If southwest becomes north, I will draw the normal picture. For this type of question, we should draw the normal picture. What is the normal picture? North is there, northeast is there. Then what is there? The east is there. This is southeast. This is what? South. This is southwest, west, northwest. Then northwest. Then they are telling southwest becomes north. Southwest becomes north means this is becoming north. Then the question is northeast will become what is the question? People, if north is here, opposite of north will be what? South. Answer is what then? South. Option C is the answer. Okay, this type of question can also be there for examination. If you get a question like this, draw the normal picture, erase it off, then make it correct. You will get the answer. So these are the type of questions, people, which can be there for your direction test. And if you know this much itself, you will be able to solve around 4 to 5 questions minimum from this if your concept knowledge is good. Now, how to approach a question based on first condition. How to approach a question based on logical reasoning. Either it is seating arrangement or it is mainly it should be in direction test. Direction test. How to approach. The approach is very important. People, whenever you get a question from direction test, always read the last line. Now, in which direction he is facing. Okay. In which direction he is facing means we need to find which direction he is traveling. Now, randomly I am taking you to another question. Now, how far is he now from point O? That means from the starting point with respect, from the, with respect to the final point, where is he with respect to starting point? That type of question. Now, read this question, randomly you read it. Person stands on head. That means, this and all, it's a direct question, single line, right? But the question is becoming more. Total number of kilometers. That means we need to find a answer based on total distance covered. Then there can be question based on clock hands. There can be question based on whatever is there. Always read the last line. Based on last line, you will determine which approach should be there. You can get the answer within few seconds. And one more thing, never ever see if the question is very big, you will are like, oh sir, I can't do it. It will be very difficult for me to do it. Don't think that way. Read the last line. Now we solved a question like that 1000 meter, that question we solved, right? Where is it? 1000 steps, short step based question. I'll just take you there and I will talk about that. Where was it? Somewhere over here. it is over here. So look at this. Here the question might, if you are reading from the beginning, the question might look complicated. But the question, if you read from the end, how far is he away from the starting point is the question. That no matter what, they can't change the question. They will only ask the question like that. So you know that it is something you have already studied. Then rest of the meter part and all you should find. So always read the last line. That is important. Okay. So that is the one more question you want. One more type, a final type. Okay, let's see the final type of question. Solve this for me. Always remember, for this type of question, what are we finding? We are finding the distance between E and I. One by one I'll write. C is 2 km east of B. If B is here, C is 2 km east of B. Okay, how many kilometer? 2 km. A is 1 km north of B. A is 1 km north of B, and H is what? 2 km south of A. 2 km south of A means 1 km is already covered. Okay, 1 km is already covered. Then one more kilometer he should put. That is what? H. Then what is given? G is 1 km west of H. G is 1 km west of H, while D is 3 km east of G. 3 km east of G means 2 km to this side, and who is there? D is there. Then F is 2 km north of G. 2 km north of G means F will be over here. I is situated just in the middle of B and C. I is situated just in the middle of B and C, while E is situated just in the middle of H and D. Now we need to find the distance between E and I. How much is this distance now? 1 km. So answer is what? Option C. Always remember, was this A required? No. Was this F required? No. Was this G required? No. We only needed this much. You would have got the answer. The problem is when the question length increases, we will start writing unnecessary things. That's going to happen. So that's all, people. These are the types of question. Nothing else they'll ask. Based on this only you will get questions for examination. Okay. That's your revision for direction test. Okay.